Yeah, we're going to see it again, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that this is the first time in the tournament where we're seeing two teams here on Lotus that play with that solo controller. None of that Viper that we love to see in some other regions. They interpret it completely different, and also they do not go for the killjoy.
Yeah,
they go
same comps, double
Cypher.
Cypher. It's gonna be interesting.
Kind of a way of coming and
Who do you think would win from NRG EDG? I think NRG would win.
Yeah, I can't wait to see who's going to
I would at least go for them for that. I think EDG might be a little predictable with ults from just an outsider POV. I'm looking at all of their ults, they do very similar things.
Yeah, so much on the line for both of these teams.
I trust that NRG can anti that pretty easy.
Run going for China. Is it PRX, the final representatives of the Pacific region as well? That chance to gain an additional slot for champions as well. Yeah. This is their last chance as we head into map number 3. It's Lotus. There's some bad blood on this map, in particular for PRX. Josh, most recently the
Why is he playing an iPad? Bro, that's his monitor. It's just
but that was the other half.
Down.
And I think it was Alex said afterwards in the press conference.
It's down on the floor.
Possibly it was even a post-match interview. Just said, we probably should have picked defense.
In the US, yeah,
right, like
honestly, we might get some better issues, I'm not gonna lie.
That's our favorite side.
We'll see.
Now we get to see it.
There's a good amount of time. PRX on defense, EDG on attack.
Let's see how good it looks.
I will say as well, you know, based on the mirror matchup, Fnatic's particular comp, when they do play against
PRX wanting to hold over towards C.
Lotus does tend to be a bit more favored than this. This is the potential for a bit more of an up-front fight.
Yeah, I would agree. The addition of the Prowlers in that Fade composition.
And they ruin your trip setup.
They do. Now this is a setup with 3 players from PRX looking to play.
Man, I'm nervous for this.
Off the cam contact.
Yeah, there it is. Flash play over.
Oh, that's a nice way of honestly though, like I liked his approach when he got flash, went into the camera, try spot one.
Him down early enough.
It's a nice setup from PRX though. And they punished the B hit with some damage.
Be some trips meeting them and waiting for them. Breaking the first layer of it. As soon as it's broken, cage up. Buys even more space. What can Forsaken do with it? Dog claiming the one.
The timing's crazy. Oh my god.
That way! Forsaken's still alive and still in the action. Right in the thick of things. Going for the jumping right click, but he's brought down to his knees.
They've done too much damage here.
Tree control going to be there as Mindfreak towards the back of the site. The Dizzy is good. Kangan could not see anything. Yeah, the dog.
Dude, the dog kill as well.
Collapsing.
Alright, nice.
That's PRX taking the site before the.
Wait, PRX
really gets going.
PRX 1 and 4
so
with
we'll
pistols.
Ignore the fact that Kangan got a kill blinded there and just talk about what PRX did really well. Love the play. I mean, they have not had long to try and integrate the Gecko into this team, into this lineup. They've just shifted around the Jet. They've kicked the Jet out and they've put the Gecko in. So that's allowed them to do these double flash trap plays off cam contact, and then they have Mindfreak Paranoia to clear out B. They know that everything's going to end A. Big rush, flood retake, all looks lovely.
Alright, full gun priority, heavy armors here.
Disrespect being shown all the way through into A main. Flashes exchange.
Everyone with cutsies just flashed up.
Around the side. Kangang. There's a chance for him to try and capitalize in the midst of all of it, but too much chaos and too much to overcome. Chichu lurks himself into the angle, but spotted out.
Nicely handled.
Of an eye, it's over.
There's one person. This is going to be an armor rebuy. That's about it.
Chichu getting very, very deep there on his attack-sided lurk, but otherwise PRX just going for their classic rubble control with a massive economical advantage. So EDG have tried to default towards C and run into a trap, and then tried to go over towards A. I
was going to say nearly an overinvestment into this. Jing does have enough money next round if he wants to op.
Bonus round, their main force is towards B, where it looks like they're going to contact Paranoia push.
Shadows traveling. And there it is, Paranoia held in the hands of Mindfreak, just waiting for the right timing.
There's traps everywhere.
Let this one loose, yep. Certainly is. Boombot.
Wait, the Boombot doesn't check this box.
Smoggy to clear a path, spam onto the corner. It's exactly where Jing was holding, but he held his ground. Here's a nade.
Mate, see everyone from EDG just sending it over to duel this.
Nobody looking to try and fight back here. Pop flash play, but
literally all 3 of them came back here.
Good control of that kind of area. Now Kangkang's looking to break Cypher utility. Usually you'll see
they've done good here to break the camera as well, so pressure, question mark created, question mark created.
Maybe push stairs, that kind of thing. But you will see him jet lurk on this map. Seems weird.
Flash goes in, clears this question mark over towards C.
still not picked up here on the attack side. Looks like they want to try and make their moves up towards B. Little door broken. By holding close though inside the pit.
Why? Honestly, I respect it. Just trying to catch him with util up.
Put down though, shut down. Nobody. Howardong still here, top of the map, falling asleep at the wheel.
Wait, Overwhelm might be right.
His face is fully blinded up there, and a satchel will do the job for him. Stun over the top, Wingman is a full collapse and collide of the utility, yet the guns are what reign supreme in this round. Damage being done, Cam over the top, Forsaken, he's inside of it. Still a fight to be found, but eventually
small window. They did enough damage that we get a master swing round.
For EDG, allowing them to go for that B pivot. Things getting a little scrappy. But mostly EDG onto angles early where they can fight favorably. The economy's not going to be great though. That was a fairly expensive situation for them. And you can see how much value the Gecko gets in terms of applying pressure. If PRX want to flood. So take a look at the economy here. Double
Odin's out on the fence over towards C. I wonder if they've looked into like... Because again, Boaster has a lot of stuff that he does with this that is way more than most of the other teams.
Already pushed up past the smoke, and he's close up onto the angle. Here's a TP.
Like we said, big swing round.
Just the better of him. Forsaken with the Odin meanwhile as well. He was miles away, and this is still this brawl. An engagement that's yet to be taken, but they're covering the backside angle where Haldong he did TP a little bit prior.
EDG need to not do this A here.
And the attacking protocols for dealing with this A rubble control look...
Yeah, their A hold just looks too strong.
EDG. They're not coordinated, nobody way too far ahead. And Haldong late. So committed too.
You really just can't disrespect the amount of utility that they throw at the beginning. Not with a mosh pit and a nade.
No, I mean the mosh pit in particular is so large that anybody trying to get up where nobody, you know, to help nobody, anyone in that spot is going to get massacred.
Yeah, you just have to wait out of time.
I mean, any bit of damage he does would be good.
Might be able to force up something around it.
Mind Freak double smokes him.
But yeah, just needs to hold on to the gun.
I don't think they'll let him. I mean, look, the net looks like it's tightening already.
Approaching and closing. The shoulder spotted, Dizzy onto the angle. It's a spam through the box. Found the target. Quiet. No rifle to be taken.
Nice handle of this. So, 4 people surviving as well. It's pretty decent. 2 armor rebuys, 1 gun rebuy.
You lose, you learn. And I need to see EDG learning not to try and contest A rubble at the beginning of the round. Because...
Mate, Mind Freak tanked.
It's just not coordinated.
An absolute tank there.
And you can always retake that area of the map later.
What a unit.
I think that's the best.
Judge comes out and signals a B. They're going for the same thing that they tried, where they have a raise over towards the box with the Omen Flash.
Similar approach though. Mind Freak just holding the paranoia.
Smoggy's going to eat the flash, and he might W forwards.
If the orb being picked up, I imagine, but okay, Trailblazer broken from quite far back.
Oh boy.
Giving them control towards B.
Smoke here as well, flash here over towards A. Flash goes in towards B, that hits.
I like this setup. You got to remember that EDG's weaponry is not great for this round. They need a
kind of like how they're playing Divide at the moment. He got info over towards B, and now he's been freed up to rotate with Mind Freak watching this.
But no, looks like a classic B end.
And here it is, tempo increase, paranoia, right up in his face. Jig
oh
with the rocket.
My!
He lands it. There it is.
He is here so fast.
Spray, but only the 1 kill found, and still Kang alive and kicking towards heaven. Brought it down to the 1 versus 1 as CGRS.
Mate, these rounds are so fast.
To close that one out.
PRX coming out on top again. Nice 1v1.
Did what he could with the Blade Storm.
CGRS is kind of got a good clutch ratio at the moment. It feels like.
A great start for them on the defensive side. Even these rounds are going to be a little difficult though. And this one comes down to a 1v1. Chishu could have played that with a little more patience. It definitely feels still frantic from EDG. But it was going to be a tough one for him to win anyway, so no major harm done.
Okay, the attack op is out.
With C control, mount control, and it's the same play. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, they are just kind of
more utility available.
just cycling through the 3 rounds, right? Early A control, punish B control with the boom bot omen flash, and then camera contact flash swing. Damn, they take it all out.
Thresh popped off the Tainment on the one side. Kang. He has to try and push back this aggression. It's a cam in their face. Dizzy over the top as well. They couldn't quite claim that kill.
Okay, Cage saves his teammate. They get out of here. They take a little bit of damage. Straight up reset. Why do so many teams pivot to Cypher on this map? It's literally just these 2 teams, bro. Don't worry too much. This is literally just the 2 teams that play Cypher on this map. And what, 100 Thieves, I guess? But I think 100 Thieves eventually stopped.
Forsaken defending his territory.
Look how brutal the Odin is as well in scenarios like this. I mean, spam onto the corners. Look at the draw with that.
Liquid too? Nah, man. I flamed them enough that they changed it.
We're all going to be giving a lot of very good information now in case it wasn't obvious enough.
It finally stuck.
Hear all these footsteps. Now he sees them all lit up. Still pulls out Util. Expecting the second player for whatever reason, but cleared up and cleaned up. Down to nobody. It's 1v3. Wingman. Right past. Not doing the job.
No. No, he has the best timing ever.
Not a lot of time on the clock here. 7 seconds remaining. Plant now. Has to be stuck. Forsaken realizes it. Faces it. And he's won the round for his team just off
Nicely done from Forsaken. Alright, damage though. This is the thing about this. Although they're winning 5-1, the economy is so low still.
But having said that, disastrous for EDG. Time might be called here as they reassess what to do. It feels like this game, this Cinderella run, slipping through.
Liquid's old comp is so good on it. Bro, stop baiting me.
PRX, they look coordinated, and on this side of the map, on the defense side, the Gecko not looking like a detriment whatsoever compared to their normal composition, which is a mirror of what EDG like to play. Everywhere you go on the map, you're either meeting a trap setup with the Gecko and Sky utility, or Forsaken's there with an Odin and Trips.
Yeah, the Odin pickup is a good one. Gleaming something maybe from their match against Fnatic, but
Liquor's Reina comp was goated.
Extra firepower, quite
that's how bad their original comp was. That their Reina comp was better than their actual comp until they put Killjoy in it. That's how bad it was.
They could just deny it from that spot. It's
like it actually looked better.
Really brutal to work through, and EDG left.
It's wild.
Really scattered and looking for answers in this time out here. 5-1 is the scoreline.
Man, I'm telling you, Killjoy just makes this map so much easier.
It's a tough spot for EDG because on one hand,
is it really that much better on this map? Yeah, no doubt in my mind.
On the other, you think, well, PRX's attack looked like it had nothing behind it. They got 12-0'd by Fnatic. Maybe they can make any level of comeback. But I think at that point, the mental might have done its dirty work. Because EDG are a team without too much experience. They've been going on a great run right now, but prior to this,
trying to read out if it was going to be the
at a global event. So this is
the early A. PRX do this. Tell you what, they originally, I think they were doing it with 3, and they did it with 4 this time. I think they've had a varied mix. I'm not sure. Maybe they changed up with the flash hits.
Been able to rally back. Here we go, an attempt though into the seaside.
How much anti do they do into all of this? Because Cam's been used a fair amount of time. The Odin's great on this again. It means that you can't really plant in this corner. Oh my goodness.
Spams it out with the corner.
Yeah, where are you meant to plant here? Because he is just going to spam you. That's what the heavy gun's for.
Get the plant off, and all it takes is a few more bullets to get the job done here. Kang eventually taking the fight right to them, pushing through past the smoke into their spawn now. So duelist players. A lot to do here, but not anticipating that angle was already gained to this Mind Freak from the high
position. This is getting a little bit out of control.
It down, shutting it down. No danger.
EDG just falling into every trap.
The facility in NA, yeah, I went there a while ago. I went there when I was working for Faceit, not in Liquid time.
The tripwires, everything, and now Forsaken with his Odin.
I went there with DDK and Bottle.
Even through the rock that you would expect to provide a safe plant position for you. No, you're not allowed to plant there. Very difficult to find a safe place to play.
Yeah,
but EDG have rifles now.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. Now this is the big round because they did the pause for this, so their pause was about this round.
They do have weaponry.
A lot of the time,
this looks like
Kang's, oh boy.
It's another skirmish.
Oh man, yeah, the 8-man duel here.
What we've seen before. EDG should not be favored.
The Cyphers are playing their own little mini game.
Just want to take the fight to them. TP across over towards the side. Kang fully blinded up, paranoid this way and that way. It's just running straight into the
smoke. Their lockdown here is too strong. They have too many numbers behind it.
Just giving a hop over towards that high ground angle. Wingman and the Boombot.
Wingman and Boombot check the same thing. Oh, now this is doable. They can just pivot over towards C.
Maybe he can make something of this.
They know that they control a lot of the map. Nobody is going to get
plant as well. They get Seekers. There's 3 of them. They got to go real slow trying to work out where and after Cypher could have gone to.
Position like this though, the Seekers may end up giving away the specific spots that EDG are playing in. They're going to have to use them early.
Here it is. Off the rip as soon as they're earned.
This is a hard retake from PRX, even though they have the numbers. Because everywhere's a question mark.
Unlucky. How has that worked out? Maybe towards that rotating door, the wide face, wide swing.
Oh my goodness. Wait, and he shot?
He's found 3 in a round, 2 off the back of that. 8 HP though. Backs away, Trailblazer still available for him, but does he want to give away his positioning? CGRS hot on the trail. Looking for the kill, seeking it out. Spam onto the corner here. It's all about the timing. And how does this fight get taken? Nobody can hear it. Tap onto it, finds it and
nicely done. Really well played in the 2v3.
And he earns them around.
The Cypher kill was honestly massive. I know he got 4 of them, but the Cypher kill was honestly massive. The weird spray off got a little bit lucky surviving on 8 HP. They needed this.
And yet, it's nobody that gets the kills, it's Chishu that actually opens up the map. His lurk onto Forsaken.
Yeah, that's you don't normally see Jing miss kind of duels like that.
To pull that back from the brink.
He just fully committed with the spray.
Kang, attack operator.
Device just picked up an op on Sky.
Seeking to do some damage here,
so add that to the list. I don't think we had a Sky yet. I don't know who's got that on their bingo card, but Sky op is out. Man, we've had some crazy ones. We've had some crazy op agents in this event.
EDG need to be saving the Trailblazer or something like that in order to re-clear. And at the moment, nobody's the furthest player ahead on A with Spike in hand.
Gecko, Cypher, Sky.
Spots at least 2 of the players there, so Forsaken's going to get the read. A main is compromised. Ops on ops, really, set up on either side.
They just aren't pushing Devi off this angle.
Oh, Devi. Oh my!
Alright. I mean, now they know it's in play.
Kang seeks to equalize and answer back. He's dashed in with the operator.
He's dashed in with the operator.
Not scared, is he? Forsaken, though. Around the road, he's tripping his face, yet doesn't have the weapon for the job, really. He ends up falling.
What is happening here?
Yeah, it's a little bit insane. Kang's already up into
Devi is kind of
I never thought I'd be uttering, but here we are. Needing a flash and maybe set up another angle forwards, but already all the positions in the post plant being shorn away here from the EDG players. They've got to try and hold on to at least some semblance of it. Spam into the cage. You've got to know the tree is compromised. It is. It's traded. Nobody answered. The kill is going one for another. Chichu holding onto the high ground angle here. Tap onto the spike. He has no way to push them off of this. Devi can stick it to half. Silently dropping down. There's no way at all to win the round. So PRX is winning by default.
EDG are getting very desperate. Despite all players
they are. They really are.
The game plan was
and their money gets reset with the 1,900.
Gone from having a perfect understanding of the game, looking like he's positioned immaculately in top fragging to be in 1 and 9 as his team scrambles. I mean, Kang's up there with an operator entering though. You know, it makes no sense right from the beginning. And they're not using this
look how low everyone's money is.
The game plan's gone to pot. The pressure has gone.
I feel like we're 2 rounds in. Look how it's crazy low. These rounds have been kind of close.
Into the pandemonium. The PRX
Judge comes out. Smoggy's 2 away from his ult. Nobody has his ult now as well, so it's Devi.
Always the danger. Pure disrespect. Pushed up close.
For EDG fans, believers, PRX got 0 rounds on their attack against Fnatic.
Smoggy from the side around the back. This is Forsaken now. Guardian in hand. Showstopper. This is damage being done here onto the high ground angle. Neurotheft given a bit of space and still needing to find a few more of these kills. It's all over the place. Spray
okay, nicely done. Mate, the attack raise judge is doing bits.
It's the only one left in a 1v3.
And EDG proven in this round that they can lean into the chaos as well.
Oh, this will be his hardest clutch.
That is a ridiculous round. Smoggy picking up 3 with the judge.
Yeah.
And holding heaven
against Fnatic, though, that's true.
Try and break that one down. I dare you. Well, tag with the camp. No CGRS.
A lot of the rounds, actually, to kind of get it snowballing, were clutches. So PRX should have a pretty... I mean, they're going to have a better time.
It's the only play really to make.
Smoggy's got a judge. His peaks aren't really that dangerous.
He's picked up the rifle, though, now. And starting to vacate and get out of there.
But I'll tell you what,
3 on the board, 2 left here. Money's really low for PRX.
And that was in trade. They blast pack Smoggy around as they
1-9 on all of them. Money's crazy low, 2,000 pretty much they're all.
Here it is. The pressure on Mindfree. This is where PRX have been anchoring a player.
Look at this gun.
A lot.
Look at this gun. None of them were damaged up. That was all him.
They came up with a creative plan to try and punish it. It looked very desperate the previous round. And yet, maybe just a learning moment. There is still a chance for EDG to recover this half. Although, it would rely on them getting the last 2. And even then...
Forsaken was low. It must have been him that did the damage with the nade, though, because there were no assists on it.
Got an advantage to EDG.
The util must have made a difference there.
One of the things I really liked that EDG
was Razor. Oh, okay.
I haven't seen too much is Kangkang being able to establish himself over towards A and get this like lurking jet working on that side of the map.
Kind of like this. They're baiting the cam setup.
Swing with a dizzy, Mind Freak. Will pay for it, so they give up first section of A. Rebel control changing hands.
And this is one of the first times where they've actually used the Trailblazer to re-clear a contested area of the map and post Kangkang up. This round, of course, they have massive gun advantage too.
Damn, cinematic.
Surrounded, but they got a note of Forsaken's alone on this side.
Okay, with that ult, hey, I like this. With that ult, they do pressure the open door and then they pivot over towards B. It's a nice mid-range there. This is the gun. Gun goes down.
He had the rifle, didn't he? Yeah, not going to be having that one.
Oi, he got the gun out of there as well. That was nice.
Was able to retrieve the rifle, does claim that kill. Another fight to be taken.
Wait, did he get the gun out of there, or did Jing get it?
Still fighting for the extremities of
yeah, he did, right? And then this guy picked up the gun.
Wins his out, Jing. Only 61 health. How much can he really do? The answer, not quite a lot. Forsaken.
Right, nicely done. I really love how they played this off the Cypher ult. So Cypher ult came in, they realized there was one person here, they omen flashed, then they pivoted over towards B, but they opened door to make, and it really looked like they were going A, and all the rotates went over towards A. That's really good.
Coach Alex calling one of their timeouts just for the final round of the half.
This is the first time the PRX have had a good start.
Despite the excellent run that they went on, they were up 7-2.
And now EDG are doing the comeback.
They end this at 8-4 instead of letting it slip to a 2-round deficit to their opponents. And I think the idea, the game plans for PRX are still working. It's just that EDG have adapted to it by trying to re-clear some of the spots. They've lent a little more heavily towards A. That's where we've seen the victories in round 10 and 11. And part of the reason that PRX are even in this spot is because some of the previous rounds were taken down to 1v1s, 2v2s, taken so close that PRX's economy was harmed enough so that
yeah, coaches can talk in halftime. Everyone's allowed to talk in halftime.
Thrown right back down onto an eco.
Up until the barrier drops.
I don't think it's a rough spot to be in though for either team, you could argue. As PRX
so this will literally just be a plan for this round itself.
The stakes are heightened here. Final round matters a lot, as you said.
Unless he's done a Doom Bros and accidentally pressed the button. He did that in the split twice, I think, actually. He did that in the league.
Pacific versus China here in this matchup. Elimination game, map 3. It's all on the line for the continuation of their tournament lives here at Masters Tokyo.
Marcus, what's up as well? Good to see you, bro.
Let's see the beginning. Odin spam onto this corner. There's a lot to try and push back some of that early A aggression. Kangkang with the shot.
This cam was who was doing this? was actually EDG doing this cam, right, against Liquid. I kind of like it.
A lot of disrespect shown. Here's a fight to be taken. CGRS is alone when this is happening. Paranoia. Someone on his back. One of the teammates, at least Jing, trying to help him out. Nade could be used to try and push them back in a way. It looks like it was. And the cam was broken.
Forsaken's just playing to fullback. Again, he's got double kill trip. And one of them is literally just the one for him to spam on Heaven.
Forsaken and Jing defending C. They need to push these A players away. It's been so important for EDG.
I think the overall game plan here by EDG was good in this round with the calling, like you said, Josh. So got a cam, but the Trailblazer, there was nothing else behind that.
Okay, Flash is going to hit. What's the protocol for that? Oh my goodness. I'm going to get smoked soon again. Yeah, there we go. Just lost the timing.
The Flash and the Paranoia being used means that EDG know there's 2 players there.
Whoa, it's getting strained. It's getting dangerous here. Crossfire setup.
Not the greatest bomb, but this is a hard retake.
Shying away from it now. Door
oh my goodness, every Omen is all in. Defensive all over towards this. Attack all over towards spawn. This retake is still really hard. Okay, that makes it a lot easier.
It's brought the ult back online. Do they know that the players are in Heaven? They do indeed. Survive. Claims that kill out in the open. Where is Haodong left remaining? Swingman with a defuse.
Okay, nicely handled. 8 rounds on defense. I mean, on paper it's great, but we've got to remember 0 out of 12 against Fnatic.
EDG, their bread and butter, has been trying to control aggression from other teams, and yet PRX are making it far too
Serves the stress in, for sure on this one. Must be a nightmare.
So much more scattered, uncoordinated, and sloppy compared to what we've seen from them in the past. But I don't think it's all just nerves. It's not all just the moment. It's forced pressure from how PRX likes to play. We've seen so many other teams go to pot when they play against this squad.
I mean, they didn't really let them have A control. It felt like every time they wanted to take A control at the beginning, PRX just shut them down instantly.
Thank you very
and then
much,
they were forced to go somewhere else. It felt like PRX were kind of just a step ahead all the time.
Players, but the utility usage from CGRS, beautiful.
I think that we heard it the other day, the fact that he's been doing some of the calling for some rounds. I can see him calling in this Lotus because the utility usage, all the distance,
Sideshow's 10 more critical. Nah, bro. Sideshow's critical of a lot of teams on. Did you miss the whole K-Corp thing? Come on. You can't say he's 10. You can't say he's 10 times more critical for them. He ripped them apart.
So this doesn't feel like a wounded.
It's pretty critical of Liquid a lot of times as well.
He's been crazy impactful. I mean, CGRS has stepped up. He's getting better and better and better every single game, getting more and more comfortable, and you can see why. You know, Alex said we just told him to just play nothing but Gecko, and it's finally.
Would you say PRX and EDG have a very similar style? Yeah, similar. Who is crazier? PRX. PRX are by far the craziest team there is.
Just when you play against PRX,
they're outrageous.
they drag you down to their level.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of crazy rounds as well. I think that, you know, EDG, they managed to bring it back a little bit, but I think that the pressure that they were applying on the map, knowing that you have Forsaken on that C side, and the pressure that they were applying onto A, in many situations, we saw an EDG that was like, we're not sure about this, we're not sure about that, we're not being as lucky as we were before, just pushing through smokes and doing those crazy things. There was a round where Smokey just grabbed the judge and started saturating and jumping and killing people, but that should not be the case anymore.
EDG, they have to get over their map 3 demons if they want to continue this dream run here in the lower bracket and Masters. Tokyo, Bren, and Sideshow, I can't even think of a world where this is the last time we're going to see EDG.
It's a heartbreaker, but certainly a reality we could be living in here. I mean, dreams are going to be broken on either side. Mentioning it, you know, the last chance for the Pacific region. Representatives of PRX and also for EDG, you know, they've gone from strength to strength. All their goals being met throughout this event.
Let's see.
First win
Let's
for
not
China,
say
the
too
top
much.
8 finish.
For PRX, they now just have to avoid getting dominated
nice.
on their attack side.
Camp to spot if there's a push, and it's on a wall that you can only shoot if you're pretty
but EDG are not Fnatic.
committed.
EDG are not the defending winners.
Oh, was this yesterday?
The most recent global tournament.
Wait, where was that yesterday? Straight
it's
up.
Already being expended here. There's a Paranoia in the hands of Haodong. Wingman going for the plan.
That would help
right
loads.
Out into the open. Kang flash in
Surely
his
not.
face. Can't seem to deny it. Still wants to take the fight though. Divide is happy for it. with the Ghost in his hands. Should be
Man,
set
they
up
really
for the
didn't
win,
want to
but
shoot
that timing
Dupra.
is just so damn unfortunate inside the smokes, and everybody's grouped up towards Tree. 3 players left there. Dizzy in their faces.
Oh my goodness, the flash was incredible.
Blind, running and gunning with the frenzy.
No way, bro! He didn't hear the door open.
Jing did not hear it. The rotation of the door, not expecting it.
LAN sound is so crazy.
He's getting lost in the chaos there. An EDG picked up a pistol that may end up being
that's really impactful.
Pivotal. Keep an eye on the potential for a comeback happening here. With the pistol, this should be going back up to 8-6. We've seen some shenanigans, though. But PRX have got to fix their issues that cropped up last time they played this map.
Yeah.
And definitely the Gecko is better on the
Mate, this jaw was...
I think it's undeniable. The Jet just gives you, even just...
I mean, it was relatively fast of it,
gives you
but
so
still.
much more ability to take map control, even than another initiator. So... this is an opportunity now for EDG to start that snowball. Get some ults rolling.
What's the approach for PRX?
I'm liking their early cams stuff. They're nice. Okay, I like this as well.
B.
Are we watching EG here, or what's going on? We get an orb in the... Forsaken, please don't do it. Okay. We get the orb over towards here. We get the orb over towards here. Planning ahead. Bonus round could be looking pretty good.
Seaside almost entirely here, just using the Cypher util to try and play for it. Uh-oh. Doors open.
Oh my goodness. I say bonus round first by, sorry.
Forsaken getting in his cam in the middle of that when he was being really pressured by multiple players, but they have given up the site because of it. So will it mean a plan? Timing through the smoke. Jing, he's cleaned up.
They were
traded.
so confident they were going to go B into this round.
To get that gun back for his team. But it will mean that, again, site is theirs, plant down, nade towards the back. CGRS falling low, but not actually going down here. Dizzy exchange with the paranoia close with the dash. Bit of a team flash. Nobody can't see where he's going here yet. Still, they have the weaponry.
Nicely handled. Where are we at with the ults? Do they want to give Omen the defensive ult? Doesn't really. Not exactly great, is it?
Close to being online. None that are that impactful. Can't really build a game plan around.
How close did Jing get? Is he 1 or 2 away?
So PRX may have dodged.
Oh my god, he's got it. Wait, what?
Did
I miss a kill? I think I missed a kill.
That's Jing. Up towards 17 kills. A bunch
okay, so first buy round, he has his ult for this.
They can use that to try and take... normally used as like a burst into a C site or something of that ilk.
This... potentially... Well, they got 2 people that net 3k. So they actually have money to buy an op early on if they want as well. It's definitely what they consider a big win condition on a lot of this.
They switched up the setup.
They've instantly left. I mean, 1 flash over towards C, no audio cues. They're already looking to gamble the other side of the map.
And PRX do play like this on their attack side. A lot of 4-1 splits.
Flash goes into B as well. And the rotate is heavy. If they force them to A, there is so many people here. Jing did fantastic though.
Dropping down into the side, it's nobody who seeks to
okay, they tried to flood the side, they did okay.
But he will not do it, so no bonus round conversion.
Didn't get I mean, sure. They got 2 kills, 2 armors out of him.
Already better than their attack half against Fnatic.
Man, some of the rounds are so wild on there.
We were expecting that to occur. It would be ridiculous to have.
Okay, that's the I feel so bad. That's their first round on attack.
But that showstopper finding massive amounts of value. It just helps you create so much space on the site. Now that's not going to be available, and Kangkang's picking up the operator. Sneak peek, he's over a B.
He's really going to be seeking to try and take it.
Instant Omen flash, Sky flash as well to see if anyone TP'd out. No one has, but they're going straight in for the straight into the C hit. CGRS gets his orb. That is his ult. Fish online. Massive round in terms of the money. Oh, that would have been on the person that has the ult. Wow, he's fast.
He hits that, doesn't he? The harder shot to really make the most of. Forsaken was seeking to at least capitalize off of that when the aim was being adjusted. Satchel sent
that nice Satchel.
The was jumping up, out
mate, they dealt with this round so well.
EDG. Great understanding of how they wanted to play.
Wait, did he use Fish ult during all of this as well? I didn't hear it.
And at the back of the site, it's just up to Jing. How much can he really do? Yeah, he's popping off for his team.
Oh, boss.
Granted 1, not the second.
They're so mobile on the defense, aren't they? They move around like a pack. EDG have been going for gambles
really dominant.
On one site or another. But if you do find the gap where Chishu was just holding the site with a Guardian, Then everybody else comes swarming through. Kang in from B.
Yeah, official there.
And very quickly on the flank.
Man, that satchel was sick, by the way. Okay, so they win their first round on attack, then they instantly get reset, 1,900 loss bonus, and they... Poor dude, man. We're all buying. Good luck.
All expectations against them at the beginning of Masters Tokyo.
What's he getting? Stinger, okay.
Everybody's saying it, you know, the sky is the limit with his team. How
get the Odin
far
out.
Can they really take it? This time against PRX.
Look how deep that trip is from Shishu. Purely to stop an A lurk from
the Vi went away if they want to.
A major A retake.
They would have heard the Odin as well, so the Odin's going to let them know they insta-board into this, because it definitely would have been like a question mark.
Look at him.
Timing?
I mean, the risks that he's taking.
Did he get... I think he got past the cam.
Yeah, he did get past the cam.
Really quite deep against the wall. Oh, here we go. So many angles to watch! I shouldn't be amazed at this point, but this man, he pulls off shots like that like they are nothing. It's insane.
It really is.
Jesus.
It's absolutely ridiculous watching this guy play. Putting up numbers like...
Do you know what's crazy about it? It's so fast.
And then
that's the thing that's nuts.
That's what
it's so fast as well.
And it's not the easy shots. It's not the consistent ones. He's hitting some outrageous flicks.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we were talking about earlier in terms of it being a big win condition for them, because he's just so good. Look at him.
Forsaken, for some reason, being the first one in. Seekers and Dizzy in his face will push him back, but nobody seeks to plug up the gaps. There's one kill. Can't claim the second.
just got pre-fired just because he was going for the other person.
Taken out and removed, and Jing does eventually punish him. The operator taken down, but time is running so damn low here with only 11 seconds
they can't
remaining.
plant,
Spike,
really.
It has to be planted. Has to be an attempt to try and push them back and away. 7 seconds. Spike needs to be stuck. Good satchel.
Oh, the satchel.
Him a little bit of time and space, but Chichu is already quick on the trail. Hits the flick and the adjustment. Divide.
Nicely handled.
The spray transfer. Not enough to
2-4 loss bonus on top of the money here.
The 8th round for them.
Man, he's so good. Give me this replay. Just roll it like what? 3 times? 4 times?
Doing the work, but this guy is just putting them in advantageous positions so often with the operator.
It's unbelievable.
Bro, he's so good.
Like the other people that are famous for
God, bro. They're gonna win. Surely he's too pumped. You can't beat him when he's this pumped. It's done.
One round, Aspas opt. This guy's got it half the time.
The name that comes to mind is like Wardell, back when people didn't know how to play the game. Back when the op was stronger and people just didn't know how to play the game as well.
I mean, think about that. All the different things that Kankai has to deal with when he's opping in these kind of spots.
Yeah, the evolution of movement. People know how to jump spot now.
They're calling him off with a timeout. Do you reckon this is a player called timeout?
The double faces.
They've heard the scream and they're like, damn, dude. Players are calling it.
It's got to opens it up.
Let him cool down for a little bit. Give him 1 minute to cool down. We're not going to change anything up.
The hurt, the squeeze is looking like it's firmly on PRX.
Yeah, they'll be getting flashbacks, won't they?
Wait, Wardell was mentioned? Dude, do you know what? You lot talk about Wardell so much in my chat that honestly I just thought it was you lot just talking about it.
Body language. This is a team, you know, PRX were all smiles, laughing, joking around even when they were losing rounds.
Mate, my chat loves Wardell. I'm telling you, my chat loves Wardell.
They know they're not good at that side of the map, and that is a worm of doubt that can really cause
They did mention him, okay. He's an American opper who is like dominating, to be honest, the like what, first 4 months of this game, we would say is dominating. Maybe longer than 4 months. Just to note again, this Omen Flash, if you do it when you're running here, no one can beat it, no agent in this game at the moment. Oh, he's Canadian, sorry.
In his face, that's going to be the boom bot. Flash to the back, rocket in his hands, everything to try and delay this one. Smoggy.
Chichu doesn't have a gun? Wait, really? Oh god. Oh dear god. The timeout works.
4 versus 4. Now we see it being slowed down.
This tree door is on permanent rotate.
Yeah, Satchel there to try and push back.
There we go. It was all part of the plan. Save some money.
He couldn't get out.
Yeah, I don't know what occurred there. Maybe pushed back into position by the door, but he ends up falling.
He got stuck in the rotating door like a child at a hotel. Just going round and round.
Now PRX take the awkward timing. Looking their way back in here. It's Forsaken. He's found his timing. He's found his mark. Chichu falling over the top. It's up to Kankang to respond and respond. He does mosh pit. Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice. Get a little heal on. Get into this angle. Oh, he missed.
It's up to these few.
He's human.
Wingman dropped down with a spike in his hand, doubled up. It's all up to Kankang yet still. Again.
Damn, nice trade. Really good round from Mindfreak.
Oh my.
Plant boss. Boss plant.
Another collateral. Potentially one of many, but PRX, with that half by Josh, they keep their 2-round lead.
That's such an unusual round. Everybody's so grouped up in this tree area.
Yeah, time for it all, I thought.
Brute force powered through with Mindfreak just a tad away from
okay,
his
yeah, maybe he
partner
didn't.
there.
Yeah, honestly,
Perfect
maybe he didn't have time for it all.
Instantly on the angle. That keeps PRX's narrow
Would have been
lead.
close. Okay, PRX need to make sure that they don't get money reset, because a 1-9 loss bonus on this would be a disaster. They have one ult for it. What the hell was that son? They have Jingle.
Kankang with the operator. Down towards a heavy collection of players of EDG. Trailblazer gets
Wingman bargain. It's the replay sound, Chad.
Reclaim over towards C. Chichu with a camp setup. Common enough position. Here's a nade. On the back.
That's the person you want to kill. That's the guy who has the ult.
While all this is happening, Chichu pushing forwards, denies.
There he goes. That's ult down.
Out the one side, dash to disengage. Only the one kill. 4 versus 4. Still a minute left in the round. Whereas the spike dropped down to the floor. Devi is out of there.
Okay, they managed to get the spike pretty fast though.
Now even with the Omen ult, seeking to reposition, they've taken the front section of A.
And now they're checking everywhere because they could have been the luck. Yeah, they left this too much.
CGRS is getting exposed.
Cypher was perfect though. Means that they can get this rotate on.
Very good ultimate.
Does EDG go for a fast retake here? They don't really have great utility for it.
If Devi gets the plant, he gets his ult.
Tepid is the approach. They don't know if they've already rotated here.
Because of the Cypher ult, yeah, they don't know if they actually had time to get towards drop or anything.
Of EDG now seeking to retake from the backside of the site. Seeker's online though with
that
that
plant.
That's going to give bit of space, information as well. Kankang fires off the shot, and Hadong was just out of position. The random spray.
Mindfreak's having some mad impact.
Just 22 health. He has smokes to try and reposition. Doesn't take it. He misses the shot and Devi with the transfer. Chichu.
Okay. Money over towards here is not there. 2-4 loss bonus. We're at 11-8.
They seem to have got the momentum back behind them.
They've broken that pattern that we saw in this half, and they've found ways of being able to pivot away. The C hit did not look like it was going to work.
The cool-off timeout
so very
actually
worked.
From
yeah. To pivot that one out and go and join Forsaken.
And they still have Jingle.
Incredible fragging in this round from Devi.
That one set him up for the third.
Yeah, that one almost gifted to him. But Devi has woken up at the most important time, you could argue, for PRX on this run. He's had a good performance, but in Pacific he was monstrous.
Oh, he looked like the best player on the team, in my opinion.
And if you get rounds like that, where he looks like the best player, he's going to be able to carry PRX over the line. EDG need to dig deep.
That's what this timeout is for. Doesn't get more tenuous than this, does it? 8-11. Scoreline rapidly getting away from you if you are EDG. Your last chance. This run is already spent.
Timeouts just to call everyone off.
On this tournament, no matter what happens here and now, being quite proud of what they've achieved. But in the here and now, the only thing on their mind.
Devi is underrated. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, I had him as my number 10.
But PRX.
So maybe not.
For survival.
Maybe not completely underrated.
Something to get back in to get the full roster strength online. Heading deeper and deeper into Masters Tokyo.
But he does have crazy impact. Like we said, money is, I mean, literally in the bin. Got an eco on this one. Kinda. Unless we see anything crazy. Kinda giving them 12 here.
Comes down to this, a player stack. Up to tree. Door rotates. Kankang. He's got the dash active.
That's crazy. Like, we definitely saw some craziness.
On either side of the door, the sightlines were set up. PRX now seeking to lay claim to the site.
Gonna revisit my top 16. Yeah, I'm gonna do my top 16 after the event.
definitely attempting to
Okay,
make
that was real clean. Really nice on this one. Okay, 4 chances to take it, and they're pretty pumped up for this one. We get the op out.
In our elimination game here of Masters Tokyo.
Of course, no weaponry available. But
mate, imagine they come top 4
in a row
with a stand-in.
To get to overtime and save themselves from these constant map 3 issues that they've been having. Backs against the wall, do they have it in them? It feels like when the pressure's on, this is sometimes where EDG play their best, and a lot of it comes down to this man.
All eyes on Kang already.
Oh my Jesus. There goes the off. Okay. That's nice, and we haven't seen that for a while, and they did that once as well. Yeah, they did that against Fnatic, and then Fnatic insta reacted. So not ready for that one.
Forced to just sit in silence.
Jing just absolutely sent it. And then they heavy rotate over towards C, and they gamble. And it, whoa! The mid-round replay. Production are getting crazy with it.
Nice gain towards A here. Still with the passive cam set up a trip as well, but it's a fast
getting real crazy with it. 3-person flank behind. They force over towards the site. Oh, gets good information. Site's clear. You have to watch out for behind. They omen flash it. 3 people to fight the 3-person flank. The crossfire's too good.
Close to the angle, close to the corner. Forsaken is there. They lay it down. A strike back for Smoggy there.
How did Smoggy get 2? How did Chichu get 2?
This is for the map.
Oh my god. It comes up to the stand-in. That's incredible.
Pacific. It's CJRS, the sub player. A battle for survival. Chichu getting info, spotting out where he is, but he does not know where CJRS is. And it's just mere moments.
Oh my god, he did it. He actually did it. So sick. Dude, his clutch rate was strong. Yeah, good clutches.
And CJRS to do it.
Man, top 4 with the stand-in. That's sick.
EDG home. What a moment for him. And what a moment for the whole team. To be able to rebound after that devastating loss on that half to Fnatic. Come in and take down Epic Gaming here.
What a
clash of the W Gaming squads where PRX keep their dreams alive.